Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Extreme Takeover coming at you with a brand new Minecraft creation. Today we have Avenel, which is a big, beautiful manor home. As you can see behind me, this is the front gate. It's a 30,000 square foot mansion that has 14 bedrooms and probably 8 bathrooms. We'll probably see at least 3 or 4 of those bathrooms, and they all look pretty different. But at any rate, this is kind of a newer home for this neighborhood here. As you can see, up the street is Manor, which is the castle, and then we have a beautiful Mediterranean house, and then behind me here is kind of a French house that we haven't toured yet, and it's going to be undergoing some renovation. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk up the driveway here to this big house. As you can see, my bed's right here, and this is a little gatehouse, and we're just going to make our way up. As I said, it's 30,000 square feet. This thing is big. It took a long time to build. In fact, it had stopped and started. I guess we could say we ran out of money. I mean, 14 bedrooms. They're not all furnished, but this house is really, I mean, it's pretty elaborate inside. It's some would say it's almost kind of gaudy. And what we'll do is we're just going to go right inside, and we'll take a tour around the outside later, because you've got to see this area. Oh, by the way, here, got a door. So we changed it up a little bit, but I put a door on this one, and here we are inside. This is basically 4 stories and lots and lots of rooms, and I guess I should just get right to it because it's going to take a while to walk through. But as you can see, it's got some fancy wallpaper and everything else. So what we'll do is we'll start down the hallway here, and we will go up the steps. And in fact, there's a little secret surprise coming up, which I have never done before in any build, and I was pretty excited about it. I think it turned out pretty well. This is like a front room where you could just put some guests for a few minutes. This is a washroom, very fancy, with a fireplace. And by the way, there's probably 6 or 7 fireplaces, but I only made one work because with all this linen and you know, non-stone things that built in this house, I did have a house fire, and it was pretty scary. Anyway, it looks like the mushrooms are growing here, but this is a pretty nice little washroom. As we make our way down, this is, well, we'll walk right in here. This is the museum room, and as you can see, we have some fine specimens from around the world, and I just try to create a clean little place to show some scary heads. And as you can see, there's security attached to it because they are valuable. By the way, this is Manor Castle in the background, which is one of my other videos. I hope you check out my other videos. This is like the 4th or 5th one. Dining room, fireplace, and this is kind of our signature dining room set. We didn't do anything too different here, but as you can see, we have the cutout in the ceiling, and there's a lot of cutouts in this house. This would be like a place where people could come and hang out before dinner, and also gives you a little bit of buffer between this and the kitchen. Kitchen's huge, and as you can see, we have some fancy design. I thought these cabinets came out really cool. Pretty happy with those. And over here, as you can see, the tons of cabinets. So that's a cooktop, so that came out pretty well. And some more sinks and some refrigerators. I did the standard size refrigerator on this build. And this goes out to the garage, and this goes out to the pool. But what we're going to do is we're going to finish up with the first floor and tease you guys a little bit. Hopefully you'll stay till the end. Don't worry, we're moving along. Okay, so here's the surprise. Yes, we have an elevator. And I was going to build it out of different materials, but this metal just kind of made it look like it was industrial. You can walk through to the washroom here, and as you can see, we can go up and down and you can see all the floors here. So this is the top floor, and we're going to use this later. By the way, this was really helpful during the build. If anybody's built a large house and you have a stairwell, it's really kind of a pain to keep going up and down them. By the way, this is a grand ballroom. As you can see, we haven't furnished it much because it's used for, you know, special occasions, and we bring out furniture for each one. This piano is a Steinway. At least that's what we're sticking to, but this is a grand piano for the grand ballroom, and as you can see, just this stairwell just soars. I thought it came out, you know, for the scale that you're building in here, which is the smallest scale I can build and still get some detail. I mean, you could build these things bigger with more detail, but you'd have to make them twice as big. And honestly, this is so many blocks. I mean, I do this on the Xbox, so I'm laying each box one by one. And it sounds like a lot of work, and guess what? It is. Here's the fireplace that works. This is a cool little room. It kind of connects the front and back hallway, and as you can see, another cutout in the ceiling for dramatic style. And kind of our, you know, couch and chest and stuff. This is a back hallway that goes out to the pool, which we'll see in a minute. And we'll show you these last. This is the spa and actually the bathrooms. This came out pretty cool. This is a huge bar. I've never done this before. Seats and beer. God, what are the beer taps? Yep, that's what they're called. So you can see the detail on the bar. It's all well lit up, and this is really cool. This is our you know, step down couch area, and I thought if I was in a house, I thought this would just be so cool to have. This got a little jammed here. I wish I had had a little more room, but we had to put the pool table and of course little palm tree and our pinball machines, which turned out pretty good this time, and you can see them because it's bright. By the way, this is Ascot House. This is a 1901 beautiful two-door, and if you haven't seen that, that's another video that's already out, and you should check that out because that actually is one of my favorite houses, just the way it came out. This is kind of a casual, hey, poker table. As you can see, they got their chips laid out, SpongeBob carpeting, and just kind of a casual, funky, fun hangout area off the party room. So if you wanted to kind of go have a conversation, grab a book, play some poker, hey, this is a good area to go. And then as you can see, we can look out on the front carport area. So, okay, we make our way around, I think, this way? Yes. Okay, so this is another seating another seating area, little room, and believe it or not, yes, we have not seen that. It kind of looks like some of the other ones. Okay, so shall we go up? Yes, let's walk up, and we'll hit a few more things on the first floor when we come back down. So as I said, this is second floor is mainly bedrooms and stuff, and the third floor is really cool. It's what we would call our observation floor. So we're going to make our way, by the way, this is the elevator, and it looks a little less industrial on the second floor because this is this is where people are living and hanging out. So we'll go right to the end of the hallway. Now these bedrooms aren't all furnished, but I did something different here. I did color theme, and as I said, this kind of bodes well with the gaudiness. One of my favorite parts, by the way, is watching the sun go down with Mentmore in the background, and it looks like maybe we're going to have to lay down a bed here in a minute. Oh, this is a really, really cool, I guess this is a child's room, but somehow, you know, this just came out really nice, clean. I like the lamps, the pink bed, not a perfect match to the walls, and it's just a lot of fun. Now this has a walk-through closet area to a really nice bathroom, big with lots of big window. Can you imagine soaking in the tub? Let's test the water. Yep, it's not quite right. Private. Oh my gosh, I got to check with the plumber. There's no water in there. And I like this little private area for the toilet. And then I try to create what would be what would look like a mirror, you know, cabinet for the sink. So moving on. This area over here, this is an upper, just a second floor hangout room. I guess you could call this a little library. This is a credenza. Yes, I'm trying to make furniture. And this is a walk-through area that goes around the front area, and that goes out front. You can see the door there, and I'm not going to go out there now because if I went everywhere, we'd run out of film. I don't know if we have film anymore in these things or not, but I'd run out of sim disk. Okay, so this is above the dining room. You should know where you are. This is the cutout. This is another hangout room with a purple couch and some artwork. Try not to jerk this too much. As you can see, again, I'm into sight lines and making the eye soar down, and I like to you know, have one area kind of fold into the other, so it makes it interesting when you walk through. This came out pretty cool. This is the melon room, bedroom, and of course, you know, if you want to buy this house, you're welcome to furnish it. This is SpongeBob bed on a raised floor, kind of sparsely decorated. This doesn't have a color theme, but as you can see, this is a really cool balcony, and yes, look at that. It's the amazing maze, and we'll probably head down there after we finish in the house. It's a real maze. It really works. It's a lot of fun, actually, and